Salute, salute, salute. Real quick video, then I'm getting out the way. Post-fight thoughts. Devin Haney, Lomachenko. Let me get my compliments out the way. Devin Haney put on a great performance. My hat goes off to both fighters. You know what I'm saying? For their discipline, their dedication, putting their life on the line for legacy. Devin Haney, he came to the battle ready to go to war. Game plan looked like he was attacking the body with as heavy body shots as he can deliver. If he had more power, maybe they would have been able to break Lomachenko down. He fought in the pocket. He tried to throw some counter uppercuts in there. He tried to dig. He's a younger man, so I'm not going to give him too much credit for like the battle of attrition. At the end of the day, he fought as hard as he could from round 1 to round 12. At the end of the day, he came out with the victory. Controversial, gifted. Lomachenko was robbed of a victory. He was faster. He was more accurate. He was hurt. Devin Haney did hurt Lomachenko to the body. But for the majority of what's polarizing, what's glaring, is Devin Haney, you know, just getting beat to the punch. What can I say? It is what it is. It was a good fight. I put it like this. I'm not taking anything away from Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? He did what he could do. I feel like he just came up short. He showed all the heart in the world. He showed all the grit. And he didn't give up on himself. He just wasn't the best man that night. You know, the judge is going to do what they do, whatever boxing politics is behind the doors. You know, I'm not concerned. And I'm not like the hugest Lomachenko fan. I feel like even within the loss, he can still take a victory. He can hold his head up. Devin can hold his head up too, but he should learn from this fight and become better. I am a little disappointed in Bill Haney, you know, because I really couldn't even listen to him talk post conference. I feel like him claiming this win, the way he claiming this win, is almost reminded of him claiming the win against Gervonta Tank Davis in sparring. But, you know, I still support Bill Haney for being a good father to his son, and that trumps everything. That trumps boxing, in my opinion, and that trumps a bad decision, in my opinion. So I'm not gonna hold a grudge against Bill Haney. He's gonna say all the right things to support his son, so I have to salute that. Devin Haney, I feel like he gonna have to go back to the drawing board and look at that fight and see some of the things he did wrong and make improvements. I don't like the way he didn't really didn't acknowledge Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson getting into the ring post-fight, and the way, you know, they kind of played him to the left a little bit. I really wasn't feeling that from Devin Haney or Bill Haney. Mostly Bill Haney kind of was directing Devin over to this guy, and then this guy say go that way, and then they kind of slide past Shakur and leave Shakur standing up there by himself. That slighted him, in my opinion, but it is what it is. That's my post-fight. I'm not going to stretch this video out too long. My hat goes off to both fighters. Like I said, I feel like Loma won. Robbery is a strong word. I really don't like to use it, especially in close competitive fights. But in that fight, I feel like Lomachenko clearly was victorious, and I almost would say dominated. I'm not gonna say that he dominated the fight, because he did have some moments where he had to overcome adversity too. Devin was landing some hellacious body shots that don't get counted by some fans. You know, one of my favorite fighters is Errol Spence, so I definitely can appreciate a body attack. So I'm gonna give Devin his credit for that body attack. But still, what stands out the most when I watched that fight, and I watched the fight on mute, no commentary, no narratives, Devin Haney was getting pushed from pillar to post, getting hit with clean punches. He was looking like he was in the Matrix sometimes, like he couldn't figure out what he needed to do. So that's my post-fight analysis. Those are my thoughts. Shots goes out to both fighters. I salute both fighters. I hope Devin Haney improves his game, and Lomachenko will be the people's champ for Ukraine. And then I wish him the best in whatever he chooses to do. I doubt that I feel like Lomachenko probably going to retire, the uncrowned king of that division. Even though, from what I seen, Tank knocks out Loma, Tank knocks out Devin, and I want to see Shakur versus Devin, but I want to see Shakur versus Tank. Shakur versus Tank might be the 135 true fight to see the king of the division, with or without the belts. Those are my thoughts. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Salute, salute, salute. Bow.